I did an extreme Redbar deep dive over the last 4 or 5 days because from this video, I've seen Redbar several times, but when it popped up, I said, let me really figure out. And on top of that, our comments section have said, and it's not always consistent, but I remember when we first started, there was a lot of people that were like, do y'all not watch Redbar? Because like Redbar does what y'all do towards comedians, but y'all do it towards podcasting. You know what I mean? Like Redbar is one of the earliest, if not one of the first people that's just like, bro, I'm solely dedicated to critiquing comedians. Yeah. And it's like, beautiful. And it turned into that. And it wasn't always the main focus. Exactly. It wasn't always that, but it was like, since this is the best sore spot, this is that perfect niche I didn't even realize needed to that was exist. Necessary. I think he was pissing off his favorite people and he liked it. Yeah. And it was just, it went crazy. So, bro, what have you seen about Redbar? Just in terms of like some of the videos he makes about certain niggas, like if he's talking about Joe Rogan, he's going in, or like back when what was that one controversy about that like Trump had said something about like a heart dewormer, or it was some alternative vaccine.
That horse shit.
The horse thing. Yeah.
I
remember I saw a Redbar video of him talking shit about Joe Rogan, like lightly endorsing it or something. That's when I first really sat down and watched it. He be on Joe Rogan's during that pandemic era. Yeah, nah, he was. Hey, it's like he was hot.
Somebody has to.
Bruh, Redbar be on Joe Rogan's head, bruh. Yeah. Like every video, it's like that's a lot of content over there.
Critiquing what specifically, or just like anything.
The points, the philosophies. The points, the philosophy, shit that he thinks is fake is like that shit fake. This is phony.
Talking
or
shit.
Awkward interviews. Like he had Hannibal Buress up there, and he was like, I'm so excited to show you guys this because this is an example of two people who don't have chemistry. Hits the button, you know what I'm saying? And he's like,
he's like the White Star.
Yeah,
that's actually a perfect comparison because
I didn't want to compare them, but I get the same energy, no questions asked.
Just like Star, there's really no limit or boundary to what could be spoken about.
Yeah.
Redbar says nigga.
Yeah,
fuck it,
blatantly.
How white is he? Like white Puerto Rican?
No, it was that white Jewish.
There's nothing to justify it.
None. Yeah,
There's no stripe.
How does he say it? Does it roll off his tongue?
I think it's not even. It's more like if I'm reading a rap lyric and like nigga is in there, like
he says it.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm not about to bleep myself. I'm reading right now.
Oh, but it's not like this nigga Joe tripping.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Based on what I've seen, and it's not also like, and it's also not like I hate these niggas over there. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I haven't seen either of those, but like if I've seen him just like reciting, and he said, bah, 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 and it was like, all right,
yeah,
I'm with it. I mean, that's the thing too. It's like a couple things. Redbar is completely independent.
Shout out to him.
Nobody's gonna fund this.
Just like we are. That's why you should check out our $5 Patreon.
Make sure y'all go to redbar.net. First of all, the set design is fucking immaculate. That's number one.
You love it.
Nigga, that shit is cold.
It's groovy.
Man. That shit is it's so old school vibes, bro. It's a vibe, bro. Like that shit's hard. You got the drums.
It's way better than Andrew Santino's.
It's really got a late night feel to it.
Yeah.
But he's on there dolo, mind you. So like I'm just on his website and I'm like, who's Redbar? I started scrolling down, looking at the podcast that he has posted on his website. I'm looking at the time, the duration, 7 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours. I'm like, this nigga is going for 8-9 hours straight, bro. Bro, like there's streams, bro. Like
of consciousness,
bro.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful setup too, bro.
Beautiful.
8 hours, 8 hours New Year's Eve party.
Nigga look like Tony Stark.
He always has like the perfect drink for the mood.
So
should look like Tony Stark.
He's got more. He does actually with those glasses. He's got the Stark glasses, but
in the suit. Man.
The grays. So he's been like this for a while. He apparently, some people say that he's a failed
comedian
because he did have a comedy club in Chicago. So I guess he used to do stand up, but he's always done podcasting and radio-esque type things.
Yeah, he's been a broadcaster.
But because of the type of person that he is and how abrasive he is, I guess that's kind of pushed him to independence or whatever. But based on what it looks like,
you mean he dug his own hole, nigga?
Essentially,
being an ass.
But some people don't. I don't know. It's not all. Some people don't choose independent. Not everybody that's independent put themselves in there by bad mistakes.
Yeah,
You
not
know what I'm
everybody. Some
saying?
people choose it for
Some
sure.
people choose it for sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't 100% know what his was.
But his hate for the
Might be a
industry and
mix
the
of both.
people who are
It might-
successful
I
makes
think
it
there's-
seem like it.
Yeah, I feel like there's always a level of hate the most because, I mean, if you're not hell-bent on independence, why wouldn't you go with the company? You know what I'm saying?
And then
Like,
sometimes trying to go with the company pushes you to independence
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
because
They don't
of who,
like you.
because of all
who
the
That
you
could be
are.
the side effect.
because of who you are and because of who they are.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? You're like, I got to do this shit. I'm on. Fuck
We're
this
not compatible,
bullshit.
nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Two
Like,
different signs.
But yeah, shout out to Redbar though because I fuck with his content, and then I also did like I started watching some of his shows. Like he'll upload. First of all, these streams are fucking 8 hours, bruh. So like the upload on YouTube is still an hour and a half, 2 hours. That's out of the 9-hour podcast that I haven't even. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro,
That was
what?
just him warming up.
Bro,
too.
what else is in this shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's so much. I haven't watched a full Redbar because I literally I just can't. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like not yet. Now, if I was working at an
You
office,
have a life.
if I was working
job.
if I was working at an office job, then that would be something I could do. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
It
But
depends on the office job too. Like,
it depends. But like I'm thinking about the office job I worked at, which got me into podcasting. I mean, it was like fucking. It was like a library in that bitch every day. Like, bro, we didn't even talk to each other really. Like,
Nigga.
I instant messaged the person next to me. Like,
oh,
so I
ours is a
listen to
little bit different.
podcasts.
Okay, the
Yeah,
ours-
oh no, this is not no sales floor.
Wild
okay.
Yeah,
shit.
this is not a sales floor.
Okay.
No.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I had 8 to 9 hours of music listening or podcast to do, and I moved to podcasting because I got tired of listening to music for 8 hours.
Yeah, that's
you know
what
I'm saying.
inevitably
The same
happens.
songs.
But yeah, keep scrolling down. There was something else that I had in here.
Shout.
Oh man, so Redbar, yeah, bro, these time limits are crazy that he's doing. Now Redbar
7
had,
hours, 8 hours.
And once a week, correct?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know about once.
it's not always once
Maybe
a week
two.
because when you
Yeah.
look at the dates, it's like
December 4th.
sometimes it's like twice a month.
Whenever he wants.
It's whenever he
November
wants.
20,
Kinda,
but it's consistent enough to where you can expect it within the next
but he's
2
giving you
weeks
8.5 hours, nigga. It's gonna take you 2 weeks to, you know what I'm
to
saying?
consume that. Yeah,
bro.
Literally.
to really like know what's up. You know what I'm
it
saying?
makes perfect sense. Yeah,
And he has this thing called Red Bar in the Wild. If anybody is, if any Red Bar people are here, send this over. Trying to get in the wild. Because the Red Bar in the Wild shit is fire. So
I
what
said,
the
what
Red,
did you just consent to, nigga?
Yeah.
so Red Bar in the Wild is the only way that they do promo. So if Red Bar, it's pretty much, and this doesn't even really apply to us, but he's like, if you guys in the comments can trick any podcast into mentioning us, you can earn up to $100. That's their promo way. So he's got his
He's an
people.
evil genius.
Yeah. So he's got
Bruh,
his people out there like
Great way of marketing.
bro,
nigga,
like rating comment sections, like throwing Red Bar quotes in there and shit. And if the person actually gives into it, then you can win money. You know what I'm
He
saying? So-
mobilizes fans to market like Andrew Tate did,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
by
100%.
under the guise of them getting money.
Like
Which
how
is-
how
yeah.
Big Sloth tried.
Like he tried, but his
Yeah.
His bots.
his mobilization was bots.
Yeah,
It was Chat
yeah.
GPT, and they're always
Digital.
active.
Autobots.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're always active.
Scandalous.
So yeah,
But-
that's just like a really interesting way. Based on what I've seen, but this seems like a fucking great independent
It's the same.
operation that he's
Yeah.
got going
And
on.
it's
It's a tight
independent.
ship.
Yes,
Which is another big, like,
yeah.
that's a big chip on your shoulder.
And
That's
Independent.
a big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
flex.
saying? Like
It's a
Flex.
shit like that. You know, you know what I'm saying?
What? That John Wall?
I think that was a John.
That's
Wall.
a John Wall.
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
a John
yeah.
Wall.
Riley as fuck.
No, not in this
Real
hole for
Rodney.
real.
Yeah,
But yo, we gotta watch the video with Joey Diaz reacting to something that Redbar said. I think it was at the end of the Too Lazy to Try video because that shit
okay,
was
okay.
fucking hilarious.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Shout out to Joey Diaz.
This is all what you about to hear is in response to something Redbar said. Because like we said, there's no boundary to what he'll talk about. So I think he apparently said something about somebody's children. Wife,
Oh, yeah,
kids,
I heard that
family.
section.
Sounds
and
about
like
right.
this nigga Joey Diaz lost his goddamn mind. I think it's at the very end.
Heard that last bump.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go back because do they play Red Bar's part? I think they
Nah,
did. They did.
I think they just played Joey Diaz.
From which part do I
That's
need to
probably
say?
good right there. See what's happening right here.
Yeah,
All right.
they gotta warm it.
The people I talk about, I understand they don't like me, they don't like my channel, even though some of them do. You know, like Steve-O and Ethan Klein, he says he watches my channel, and I've shit on him a lot, but he just doesn't watch the videos about himself. Like, most people understand this is just what the internet is like. If you can't handle somebody criticizing you or talking negatively about you, then it's probably not the place to be. And again, I don't know why Joey's so worked up about this. I think he also said Redbar was talking about his kids, which I don't know. You know, maybe he did cross the line somewhere. I know Joey did get upset when Redbar pointed out that Joey is addicted to Xanax, and Joey actually responded to it, and he tried to prove him wrong, but then he just proved that he's taking Xanax. Like, that whole saga was pretty funny. I'm sure even comedians were laughing at that, and Joey should be up to laugh at that. But if this is what he's getting worked up over, like if this is his response, then this dude is out of control. I mean, it's not that serious. And if this is how you respond to it, maybe you should just stay off the internet.
Saying shit to people. Chris D'Elia, you went off on people. What do you think the result is going to be? I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to do it a la Frankie Five Angels. You ready for this? This is your option, stupid. Your option is to get some of that money from your father and pay off some of these comics. Give them 20 grand a piece, whatever. Face them, because now they're all going to start hunting you down. And eventually they're going to find you outside and they're going to bust your fucking head. So if I was you, why don't you face these fucking guys? Be a fucking man. Apologize like a man. Take the punch to the head. It's not going to hurt. You'll go down. They'll rush you to the hospital. Maybe they'll cut your fucking thumb off. No, I don't need to hunt you down. But if I ever bump into you, I will run you over with a fucking car. You know I'm crazy. You guys know that
this
at
wasn't
this
even the
age
clip
group,
I was talking about.
I belonged in jail, right? Like right now at this age, 59, I thought I was going to be in jail. Right now I'm living a life of fucking Riley. You know, I don't want to blow that for anybody, but for you, I would run you over with the car. I'm not going to pay nobody to get you. There's no Malanucci brothers, but I will see you someday, or someday, these people will see you. Whether it's D'Elia, whether it's Tripoli, and Tripoli means business. Tripoli means business, dog. You're gonna have to get out of this one. He's got all these guys have the backing. You know, anybody from 10th Planet sees you, they're gonna break your fucking arm. You think about that? You don't know what their name is. You don't know.
He's really threatening
Wait,
this
bro,
man.
do y'all even know what that means?
Bro, nigga, bro, the clip that I was actually talking about, he was like, you know, what's gonna happen is they're gonna let you drive for a little bit, and they're gonna let you think shit sweet. Fuck. Flacco really fucked me up. I think he's fucking up this episode. But he was like, they're just gonna let you air out for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And then he was like, that whiskey you be drinking, like one day you're gonna run out of it. You can go to the liquor store, and there's gonna be a dude with a bat, and he's gonna beat the shit out of you. And then he was like, and one of the videos, your wife is laughing too, so better hope she not with you. They might bust her in the mouth too. And then he said that shit. So
You better hope she
Bruh,
don't like
this is
black.
serious, nigga.
Bro, Joey, but apparently, so like Redbar has like been some of the led the charge on a couple like comedian cancellations, not cancellations, but like the
Smear campaigns,
like the Chris joint, the Chris D'Elia
D'Elia
The
joint,
Diddler.
the Diddler. Yeah, he's allegedly, yeah, because he hasn't been convicted or tried of anything. But
Yeah, but we will if we say that.
pretty much, that's a fact. Yeah, and I'm not losing that. Ain't no Tasha K over here. You know what I'm saying?
We got Tasha Nobles.
But damn, this nigga really got mad. But honestly, bro, to me, bro, Joey Diaz kind of has like a Crip Mac effect. Like when he first popped up and shit, it was like amazing to have him on podcast because he had so many cool stories. That shit gets old to me. Like I don't I don't see.
Nah,
think he's
man.
still
I don't
got
see
it.
Joey Diaz and get excited and like be wanting to rush to see him podcast. I don't.
Because you
Depends on if he's threatening somebody or not.
Yeah, it depends, and it's
Yeah, I'd watch this though. Yeah.
Yeah,
was good.
I was.
But like a bunch of like, I don't want to hear any more stories.
I feel you.
I've
I don't
heard
really watch him
way
at all,
too many
so.
stories. Like
Joey Diaz. He's a novelty act. Like he's a legend. Shout out Joey Diaz. I fuck with Joey Diaz.
But he was really talking like he was in the midst of all that.
how long has he been
Italian
doing
Nah,
that?
shit.
shit. Yeah,
Joey
he's the most
Diaz has been
Italian
doing
nigga ever.
comedy for a long time. Joey Diaz's story is crazy.
It sounds
Like,
like,
I know.
every
He's
talking,
I've heard
nigga.
it.
This is
From
insane.
all different levels. Like
I've heard him.
Yeah.
The drugs, his parents.
He's only
or
60.
His mom.
his
whatever.
grandmother.
Yeah.
His story is so long and illustrious and just crazy.
we love that word.
I'm like, how long has he even been popping?
That's the thing. Like due to his drug problems, like it could have happened earlier. But that's the weird thing about Joey Diaz.
I
The
feel like
nigga
Joey
was
Diaz
always
popped up
given
about 6 years ago.
where.
Just around on Rogan and shit like that.
Nah. Way deeper
Nah.
than 6
So
years.
so Joey Diaz, like he's always
He's
had
a-
opportunities as far as like movies. Like you could like look up what movies he's been in, but
Oh,
in
so I've seen
terms
him
of
he was
like
a Spider-Man.
it
I
get-
just-
He's
He's in a
longest-
bunch of little
longest-
Oh,
stupid
that's
shit
right.
at
He
one
has,
point in
he has
time.
been on a lot of things.
longest
yard,
Oh,
205.
that's right. That's
the
right.
longest yard, and he was on a TV show too. But in terms of like comedy, he's always been doing comedy for like the longest.
Oh, I guess
you know what I mean.
I guess he just got
90s.
I would say podcast popping then maybe. I don't know. I just feel like
It was a
really,
resurgence for sure.
yeah, like I'm talking about the resurgence, I guess.
But
you know
that's
what I'm
like
saying?
it's not fair to really kind of say that.
I mean, I don't know.
But I get what
either,
you're
though.
saying,
You know
though.
what I'm saying?
But
But yeah.
I get what you're saying.
That's when I was really like Joey Diaz is the name.
Joey
Yeah.
Diaz.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I saw him in Longest Yard. I seen Longest Yard countless
Because
times.
when he
He was
didn't
the
get
nigga
that. My bad, yeah,
yeah.
Joe. But he didn't get that break until he was a little bit older, though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, the nigga was already obese and 50 years old.
but
That's
nah,
when he got his overnight success.
he's been in a couple movies.
Yeah,
for
he
sure.
took Spider-Man mask off on the train.
But yeah, the Redbar dude, he's dope,
Yeah.
bro. Based on what I've seen, I'm fucking with it. There is the story that he tells, bro. This dude was a part of this camp in high school. Like his parents sent him away to this boarding school. It was on some shit like the inmates run the asylum.
The asylum, yeah.
Bro, that shit is crazy. And I only watched 2.5 hours. I only watched 2 hours out of like a 6-hour show.
He's worth about probably 1 or 2 good movies, or at least an extended series on the streaming platform. Just one of the stories as a premise.
Facts.
Yeah, that would like even the whole juvenile detention center, but they running it. That would be crazy.
That's insane, bro. Yeah, for real.
Damn, got
That's
an
crazy.
insane story.
I think that's an anime too.
But I do.
So it means it's
I am
social
gonna
proof.
watch. I'm gonna watch more Redbar for sure.
Yeah, I watched that whole video.
It
Today.
did give me Star vibes. I ain't gonna lie. I just didn't want to put them up against each other.
Why?
Like compare them against each
Well,
other.
just because you're comparing them, don't mean you put them up against. each
Yeah,
other.
That's what it
that's
reminds
true.
you of,
Yeah,
yeah.
but yeah, definitely Star vibes for sure.
In
Definitely
terms
Star
of
vibes.
like the impact
In
of what
terms
they're
of-
trying to do,
in terms
The
of-
market share.
in terms of
the vigor that comes with just
Nigga.
like
The message-
you gotta really care about and really be dedicated to do something live and for a couple hours,
yeah,
nigga.
bro,
'Cause
and on top of that, in like the not speech pattern, but like the way they're delivering their message.
Yeah.
the way they're breaking
The
their
thought
message
pro-
down. The level that they're willing to just like
Yeah.
go, whether that be a positive or negative direction. That's really what it is.
The double
like,
down.
And the cult like following too,
And the
because
cult-like
it's
following,
it's
yeah.
a certain fan base that isn't mainstream,
Right.
but it
Let's
isn't
say.
like some complete underground. Nobody knows about this nonsense.
Bro, if all your there's no 8-hour Redbar podcast on YouTube. I looked. I didn't find one. And maybe there is and I just missed it.
It shouldn't be
But
one.
you can only get that shit on his website. It's
I
live.
looked today. I didn't see one.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
I
clips,
seen,
dude,
I seen,
pieces.
and a lot of clips are like an hour and a half
Yep.
because
Because
that actually is a bite
That's
size
what I
out of
watched
this
today, nigga.
8-9 hour podcast. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, they really do. It was a lot of like the similarity, and really what it is with those type of characters. I don't know what they are, but it's I feel like it's easy to double down and go. Like I said, they can go far either correctly or incorrectly. It's really like on the hate shit. Like how evil can you get on the mic? Not even evil, but like how dark can you take this shit? You know what I'm
nobody
saying?
can do anything worse than Howard Stern. I don't know when
I don't
we
know.
gonna
I
talk
kind of
about
got
that.
that from Redbar too. I got that energy.
No, I
bro.
got that for sure.
I got
He
that
can take it
energy.
there for
Yeah.
sure.
I don't
Yeah.
think he could take it as far. As
I don't think-
I don't
what-
think
that-
anybody possible could take it.
You know
that
that
far.
kid shit you were talking about with Joey Diaz or whatever?
Kid
He,
shit.
the Joey Diaz shit where he said Redbar said something about his kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually doubled down on that and the end of that Too Lazy to Try video.
Oh yeah.
He doubled down on it.
Yeah, nah, we're gonna have to talk about Howard Stern, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, I
That
feel
video
you.
you sent?
Bro, that shit is crazy.
All right, we can go over there next then.